What up, what up, what up? The retrograde is definitely retrograding. So, I just had to start my video over. So, and I'm not going to change my card. So, I miss you out here. So, somebody is definitely missing you. Somebody that can no longer contact you or no longer able to be in your energy. It says you were right about me. So, something that you said about this person, you were definitely right about him, about it. Their names could be Levette or first, middle, or last initial in their name. Could be an L. This could definitely be your story. And then it says, I crossed the line. Somebody definitely crossed the line when it came to this relationship of whatever kind. And it says, I think about you all the time. So somebody is definitely in deep regret for not treating you right, is what I'm hearing. And it says, help me, please. You could have needed help and you was asking this person for help and they just ignored it, or they could have known that you needed help but totally ignored it. They may have been attached to a karmic family, is what I'm hearing as well. But let's continue to see what comes out. In this message it says, I know who I am. So you know exactly who you are. And I guess you try to tell these people or a person or whatever, whoever you have to distance yourself from, is that now you need my help. I told you that I knew who I was. It said, yeah, karmic family. You try to tell your karmic family, look, I know who I am. You need to sit and figure out who the hell you is before you try to judge. This allowed you to be free when you found out who you were. They was trying to keep you in a box. You said, fuck that shit, I'm out of here. They want to keep you hid, suppressed, is what I'm hearing. They didn't want you to shine. You are the lifeline. They need to realize that you are attached to the lifeline. And it says lots of money coming your way. So you do have lots of money that's about to come your way. I do see new cars sitting on the deck. It says I lost you for good for it. So there's some people in deep regret because you had to walk away from whatever situation that was no longer serving your highest good. Spirit says get some rest. You did a good job and there's a new car coming. Somebody's manifesting a new vehicle. 222 is just on the clock. It says, let's talk. So somebody definitely wants to have some type of communication with you. Somebody that's feeling that they lost you for good. It says, I lost you for good. Let's talk. Because you got a lot of money coming soon. Something about Aquarius is very significant out here. You could be an Aquarius. The person could be an Aquarius, or either one of you guys could have an Aquarius placement at the end of the day. Something about a toxic father and somebody by the name of Candy. Somebody's toxic. Or this person could have thought or tried to paint a picture of you being a toxic father. At least that's funny because that came out because, well, I just took what my brother did to me. That's how I thought he was trying to come at me like I was a toxic father, bitch. You know I'm a good father. I raised all my kids. I can't help when they get grown, they start to have a mind of their own, and that's how I raise them, and they are willing to feel exactly how they feel. We don't have to talk every day, but it says, I don't like your gifts. So somebody do not like your gifts. Somebody sees that you're very spiritual and that you're very tapped in, and that you're just, you're a generational curse breaker. So meaning that could be that you're breaking the generational curse of thinking that you have to follow the norm as far as like doing the whole church thing or whatever. But whatever it is, like you could have been like me, you decide to go your own way and tap into row. Whatever led you to that is what led you to it, but don't regret it or don't feel bad about it. You just chose to go your own way, and there's nothing wrong with it. My mom does not like my gifts. It says, I don't like your gifts. Linda Davis does not like the fact that I read cards. That's my mom. Okay, that's so funny that they came out like that. But something about Melissa also does not like my gifts. And that's my sister-in-law. That's so... I don't like your gifts. So Linda and Melissa don't like my gifts. Somebody by the name of Shark could be scared of my gifts too. Or somebody whose name starts with an S. Could be very significant in this reading. But it says they talk behind your back. I know they talk behind my back. And I had to walk away. Just like you had to walk away, collective. There's nothing wrong with walking away. And we're going to pull that just because Spirit revealed it. Look, this is about to be confirmation. You walked away. I gotta post this reading. It says, your family thinks you do spell work or black magic. That's funny. You don't. You're full of love. Demonic people do spell work. Ain't nothing demonic about your collective. So don't even let them put that in your in the atmosphere. And I'm a Cancer. Then I say that my family thinks that I do some type of black magic, or they think that I've been inducted to the Illuminati or some type of bullshit. No, baby. I just tapped all the way into the Most High, into my gifts. The gifts that He allowed me to have, and I'm going to use them. Just as if I had a voice like Whitney Houston, I would be using it. Just because Whitney Houston had haters, she still used her gift. Somebody could be feeling all alone. You could have had to leave them behind. It says justice is going in your favor, Cancer. So whatever you may be facing, you could be a Cancer. You don't necessarily have to be a Cancer, but the justice in your favor is definitely coming out. And it says, and that's just next to the Cancer. That's the only reason why I said Cancer. I'm not favoring Cancers just because I am a Cancer, but that's just confirmation for me. It says you can't ever come back. The justice is you not ever allowing these people to come back because they tried to cover up. Because cover up is right here. What the fuck they did to you? They tried to make it seem like you were the crazy person, but no. You was playing with a full deck. They just didn't realize it. Look, cover up. Then my name comes out, Willie Davis. I was trying to cover what they did to me. Just told you that. They're going to regret it. He or she will regret it. It says Willie Davis, he or she is going to regret this. Justice is going in my favor. And justice is definitely going in your favor. I'm so glad I'm recording this, y'all. Because to tell somebody, they wouldn't believe it. And y'all see, I'm not picking which cards come out. Spirit is definitely over this. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. It says it's over. Look, they're going to regret it. Y'all see that? Spirit just said it's over for these people. There's going to be justice in whatever matter somebody decided to come up against you. What their reasonings was. They weren't valid is what I'm hearing. You weren't bothering anybody. To bother somebody, you have to be out in the company of other people. And Spirit said that you sit alone like I sit alone. And this is why I'm able to tell this story. I don't bother anybody. And if you're anything like me and you sit in the house in your own domain, or even if you're out in traffic or you're, you know what I'm saying, amongst people, you're not out bothering anybody. If somebody's bothered by your energy, that's something that you just can't control. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You're coming into some money, baby. It's over. 10 of Pentacles. That's abundance. So whatever legal situation that you could be having or whatever, I know I'm going through my own legal situation, so this is confirmation for me as well. You're about to receive your 10 of Pentacles, whatever it is. Whether you have to, whether it's child support or whatever you're going through. Look, then I just say that. Look, I can't make it up. Y'all just see what these cards that flew out. Big money. Then I say that. 10 of Pentacles. Abundance. You're about to receive that. You deserve it. Somebody's definitely spying on you from a fake page, so be careful what you put out there. People can't run and can't wait to go back and run and tell that. But they do need to know that when they're telling, they're going to be going to prison. Either prison in their mind, prison in body. However the situation unfolds for this person, for coming up against the chosen one, this was just uncalled for. And it's over because they decided to do this. Somebody by the name of John, or their initials could be J, first, middle, or last initial, is about to be in deep regret for something that they could have been hired to do, or you know what I'm saying, or to attack the chosen one is what I'm saying as well. So this was definitely a no-no. Spirit says he sits high and looks low, and that's exactly what he was doing. Just because y'all didn't see or feel his presence don't mean that he was not there, watching every step that you took to try to destroy somebody that he definitely loved, and that's his son. It says, I miss you, son. But he also wants you to know that you're doing what's the name, an excellent job, and it's time to slow down, get some rest, get some rest. It says you're always on my mind. So somebody could have a passed over loved one, father figure or whatever. It could be, you know what I'm saying, in your situation, your dad is telling you, or your mom, it could be a parent figure that's missing you, and it's saying slow down. Maybe they think that you're moving too fast and you're always on their mind. So somebody's parent is definitely thinking of them, either passed over or, you know what I'm saying, still alive or whatever. Take it as it resonates. It says you're always on my mind, and then my name is right here as I'm speaking, and I don't even know that. It says Tiger. So this could be my dad telling me to just, you know what I'm saying, don't try to do everything in a rush. Take some time, slow down. Everything's going to work out. Appreciate that, Pops. I appreciate that message for sure. Because in my mind, I just want everything to be, you know what I'm saying, hurried up and just be over. But this is Spirit also saying, slow down, take your time, that he has this, that your angels have this. Don't worry about nothing. And I love that my name came out. Look, unexpected income. Bam. Falls right behind my name. Your name. Your name does not necessarily have to be Willie, Tiger, or whatever. That's just how the cards came out. And it's just letting me know that there's a name attached to this. You can attach your name to it where it fits. And if it don't fit you, then the unexpected income is just not for you. Or that's not something that you're manifesting at this time. You may be a manifestation of something else, but we do have something tangible that's definitely coming toward you. If you let go of things that no longer serve your highest good, meaning you have to let these cards go in order to receive more. Because if I got these cards, that's just the less that I could receive. Because my hands are still kind of full. You know, I have an empty hand right here. I still have something in this one. And I can just let go of the burdens and have two. Because Spirit is about to fulfill everything that you've ever wanted. Your dreams. You're about to be famous, baby. Y'all see that? I dropped the cards, picked it up, and the only one that was left on the deck is, on the table was famous. You're about to step into some type of stardom. And I hear other readers saying exactly what's coming out in these cards as I'm telling you. There's unexpected income. You're about to step out into the spotlight. Whether you want to or not, this is something that you may have manifested in the back of your head, or this may have just been a part of the contract you signed when you incarnated on this plane. You know what I'm saying? On this earth. And you're waking up to the fact, and it may feel a little scary, but you're going to be able to do it. Spirit said you're going to be able to. Look, didn't I just say that? I said scared, and then it says I'm scared. I'm scared. Look, damn. But to complete the thing, it says I'm scared of you. So you have people that's scared of your gifts. You're going to be thrust out there. Maybe you're doing tarot like me, and people are going to definitely be scared of your gifts because they're going to be like, how is this person predicting what's coming out before the cards even come out? You know what I'm saying? They must be doing some type of black magic, some type of voodoo. And the card already came out and said that my family think that I do voodoo or some type of black magic or the devil got me. And I'm like, yeah, right, bitch. You see that yeah, right, bitch card came out? You don't do no type of shit like that. You're like, yeah, right, bitch. I don't do no type of shit like that. I ain't got no time to do no type of shit like that. That shit'll probably take too much energy. We ain't got time for no shit like that. So therefore, we ain't trying to delve into nothing like that. Spirituality alone is hard on its own. Just think if you throw some black magic up in that shit, and then it start coming back to your ass. That's some harsh shit. Says I fucked up. Like, yeah, right, bitch. And they like, I fucked up. This person named Michelle. This bitch fucked up. She fucked her lineage up. See, they think that they got away with it, but they really didn't, is what Spirit is saying. Whatever your person's name does not necessarily have to be Michelle, but there is a name attached to it, is what Spirit is saying. So you just put the name where it goes. And, you know what I'm saying? But these people or persons are definitely jealous of your light because it shines. You didn't do nothing to nobody. Like I said, you sat in silence for a long time. And you know what I'm saying? And they're saying now, no matter what they throw at you, you cannot be stopped, baby. She's realizing, or whoever your person is, male or female, is realizing that they can't stop you because you sit next, you know what I'm saying, right next to the Most High. He messes with you. Look, can't make it up. Says I should have respected you. She should have respected whoever you were dealing with. Should have respected you instead of being so disrespectful and lie, and with lies and shit. They told a lot of lies on you. Somebody with an Aries placement could have been lying. You know what I'm saying? You do have a new job, Aries. If you're looking for a new job, I know my boy is an Aries. That story does not have to deal with every Aries, but what came out is if this Aries, which is my boy Terrell, if your job is about to come through, that's your confirmation, boy. So you got to look at this read. I'm gonna send it to you, but this is definitely that you know that you have a new job coming. There could be an Aries that's missing you, or somebody could be missing an Aries. It says, I miss you. There's an Aries that's could be missing someone. I know that he lost a few, like more than a few people in his life recently. And so he could be definitely feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he could be missing these people right now. And this could definitely be your mom letting you know, I miss you, son. You're doing a great job. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. So that's definitely a message for you, young man. Something about Taurus. Maybe your mom was a little bullheaded sometimes. Maybe you felt like she was a little strict or bullheaded, or maybe she thought she was a little bullheaded, because we have Taurus out here. I don't know what her what's the name is, her birth date, or what sign she is, but maybe she could have thought that you was a little bullheaded at times. But she loved you. She will be happy to know that your life is definitely gonna be on point, or you letting her know that your life is gonna be on point, where she's letting you know that at the end of whatever trials and tribulations you're going through, your life is gonna be on point. I was selfish, so somebody was selfish. Getting back to my reading, that was just a little message from my boy. I felt that maybe he needed to hear or whatever. But we get back to this. Somebody that was definitely in your energy collective was very selfish, and somebody's definitely realizing that they were selfish, and they're going to be missing you, or they miss you. They were selfish. They should have paid a little more attention, is what I'm hearing. It says, it's all my fault. Look, I was selfish. It was all my fault. So somebody's definitely realizing, I can't make it up, y'all. You know what I mean? Then my ex is on the bottom of the deck. Ain't that a bitch? But it says, it's all my fault. So somebody's feeling like it's all their fault. They were very selfish when it came to a relationship. It says love come down. So this person, you really did it for this person, but yet they threw you on the back burner as if you didn't matter, when all the time you mattered. Your person could be getting tarot readings on you, because it says, or they want to see who's making your love come down. Is this the reason why they getting readings on you? But somebody's trying to keep track of you behind the scenes, is what I'm hearing. And they like, I can't stand you. You wasn't supposed to survive. The person that's getting readings on you is seeing that you're surviving, that you're definitely going to do stepping into an abundant life. And you tried to tell this person that one day I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be well known, even if it's not famous. I'm going to be well known, not for the wrong reasons, but for all the right reasons, which will make you shine a little brighter than the stars that's doing all kind of this weird shit today or whatever. But you will be able to stand next to or above them. There's definitely a court case coming up. Something about a court case. Something about a court case. Your person could be having a court case coming out, or they could work in the court system. Is what I'm hearing. Something about a toxic mother could be going to court. This toxic mother, or you could be taking a toxic mother to court. Take it as it resonates with your story. Like, share, and subscribe to your boy's channel. This toxic mother could hate your faith, or hate the faith, or hate the way that you practice your, I'm not even gonna say religion, your spirituality is what I'm hearing, or that you keep the faith, or that you kept the faith. I don't know. Something is bugging. Oh, look it. And as I'm moving my hand, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. It says, I can't stand you. Your toxic mother can't stand you because you're still standing strong, and you cut them off. It says you made your bed, not lay in it. You're like, so what? You made your bed, not lay in it. They don't want to come back. You got people that don't want to come back. I just keep hearing that. They don't want to come back. They want to spin the corner, the block, and act like they didn't do shit. But you gonna, the first thing when they spin that block and they hop out the car, you gonna say, "Why did you hurt me?" I can't even laugh because I got a cough, y'all. But did you see how this car fell out? It says, "Why did you hurt me?" That's all I want to know. Why? What did you gain? This is what I want to know, or you may want to know. What did you gain from this? What part did you gain any money? Because if you didn't gain no money, you didn't gain extra love in your heart. What did you actually gain by hurting me? Your mother. Your mother. Don't be a toxic mother. That's messed up. The world is full of toxicity. There you go. I said toxicity. And then it says, "Can I explain?" She wants to explain. It says, "Why did you hurt me?" And she wants to say, "Can I explain? What is there to explain? Please, Lord, please help me." Your name can start with a T, or it could be Tammy, Tiger. My name is Tiger, but Tammy came out here. Teresa, Tamia, anything that starts with a T. This could be your story, and they want to explain to you. But you made your bed and I lay in it. Like, I don't trust you no more. You don't trust this person. It's not that you will never be able to be around. Well, why would you really want to be around people you can't trust? But you know that to feed them with a long handled spoon, it could be other people in the crowds that you mingle with, and they just happen to be in the crowd. You can be in the same area without fucking with them. Is what I'm hearing. You can do a high and by, a dry high and by. Not that you fake, but just that you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep the energy right. You don't want nobody else to feel uncomfortable because they're feeling uncomfortable. So you want to, or you know what I'm saying, or you're feeling uncomfortable. Or maybe you just might opt to stay at home, like me. I'm opting to stay at home. You know what I'm saying? And I could have made ways for me to be able to get to my aunt's funeral, which I'm so sorry that I feel bad that I'm a miss. But there's toxic people that I know that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going to show up there. A couple of toxic people, and it's why. My aunt is gone. I can mourn her from here. I don't have to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would like to be around the rest of my family, but I'm not going to give them, the ones that I'm not messing with, a chance to even be in my energy. No. So they can say, "I seen you." No. You ain't going to see me for a while unless you spy on my page. And it says, "Your kids turn on you." So it could have been a group of people that turn on you, and you just don't want to be around or deal with really anybody because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you did the best that you could. And if nobody can appreciate that, then, you know what I'm saying, no love lost, but you look better going. In my eyes, like, why would I want to see you coming? If all you want to do is bring me misery every time I see you, you're coming in. It's some bullshit attached to it. I did my job. As long as you're not in jail, prison, or whatever, I did my job. Can't nobody take that ever away from me. It says, "I was wrong about you." They were wrong about you. You had a family and a group of people that was wrong about you when all you have is nothing but love. All you wanted to show was love. And it says, "Are you still mad at me?" They want to know. Are you still upset with me? Mad? No. Upset? No. Disappointed? Yeah, very disappointed. So disappointed that we don't have to mix. Long as I know that my family is still good, whether I fuck with you or not, that's all I need to know. I ain't wishing nothing bad on nobody. Like I said, I don't do voodoo, hoodoo. I ain't over here with doing no spell work, sending shit to people. Because when you send shit, it comes back. I don't care how spiritual you think you are or how religious you think you are. If you put bad shit out there, it's going to come back to you tenfold. And I know that. I know that it's karma. I don't want that shit on me. So I'll never send that to you. No matter how much I despise whatever anybody do to me, I'm not going to send that out to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Not worth my soul. Sorry. Because then I would be playing into what the stereotype is about terror. Like, "Oh, you over there sending shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm over here sending shit." Hell no, I ain't sending shit. I don't even care about you enough to send shit to you. How about that? Just leave me alone. It says, "I want to fix this." They want to fix it. Look, I can't make it up. Y'all just seen these cars come out. Look. They think you over here doing black magic. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. Your kids thinking you're doing black magic. They're telling people, "Oh, that's devilish." Well, so was going to church half the time. Half the people are in there that's going to churches because they have devilish ass souls. They ain't going because they fixed. They go in there because they have a devilish ass soul. Shit. It's a whole lot of demons up in there. that's trying to just get set free. And then they hop into the next person because it's in the building. Set that shit free. We don't do black magic over here. Just letting y'all know. We don't do that over here. Spirit say, yeah, it's facts. It's what's going on. And people are not awake. Says, I hate my family. They might feel like you hate them. It ain't your fault. You're in your comfort zone. You're doing you. You're not worried about who gets you or not. It says get some rest. Good job. Thank you, Spirit. How y'all like that? So yeah, don't let nobody dim your light, collective. Like that's all they try to do is dim your light. If they see that you're shining or you're the black sheep and you're stepping out, you know what I'm saying? You don't care about being the black sheep. Like you don't care whether be a black sheep than a sheep and going the opposite way than the sheep that look like everybody else following face to ass. All you smelling is ass until your ass fall off the cliff. And that's going to be the last thing you remember is I smelled ass when I fell off this cliff trying to follow the rest of these motherfuckers. Just because somebody else said it. Follow your own. And I ain't even saying follow me. Follow your blueprint. Your blueprint ain't the blueprint that's in my body. Our past ain't, you know what I'm saying, identical. Follow your own blueprint. Find out why you here. The reason why you incarnated here. And if it wasn't for some, if it was for some karmic shit, fix it. That's all I can say is fix that shit. And if it's for, if you here and you found your purpose and you ain't bothering nobody, you sitting in your own cubicle, you don't even care if you get a card from the company. You sit in your own cubicle and you minding your own self's business and you doing what the Most High put you on this earth to do. And that's to change it. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. If you got to. Because like I said, with a group of people comes a group of problems. Most problems that we don't even want to deal with. We don't even care to deal with their problems. Especially if you're of a certain age, you ain't got time. You're like, why? Why do I, like, what am I going to get up out of this? Is it paying me a little money? Is it setting my spirit free? Because evil set some people's spirit free. They put a lot. Some people like dwell on that. That's energy for motherfuckers. So I get that part of it too. But distance yourself from shit that's toxic. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, all of the archangels that have been protecting me and the collective from people with false masks. As I'm saying this, politics fall out with the mask slipping off, protecting us from people and things like this and exposing them. This is what we're here for. I know what I'm here for. And stop telling my granddaughter that tarot is demonic. Whichever one of you motherfuckers that ain't been to church since I don't know when, because I know y'all ain't been to church. I'm trying to tell somebody something is demonic. Well, maybe you realize it, but something about postponement is out here. Stop. Take a chance to postpone. Stop and think about, you know what I'm saying, where you've been, where you're at now. You know what I'm saying? And how you had to, you know what I'm saying? Or how you got away from this energy. Taking that time to, you know what I'm saying? You figured it out. You looking at this person like, bitch, I see you. And they turn in their head, oh, the mask fell off. They still try not to be seen, but you see them. You see him like, what's the name? Mariah Carey said, like, I see you like you bathing in Windex, bitch. Like, you crystal clear with vinegar. I see you that clear. You ain't getting nothing past me. I have control of me now. You have to gain control. You have to snatch your control back, meaning that you have to take your power back from this snake. You had a snake in the grass. They're seeing your possibilities. They seen it, but they thought that if you got a little too big, you was going to leave them behind. Which that was never your intention. After they did what they did is what made you want to leave their ass behind. Because they want to be a sheep and follow face to ass. When you was trying to be like, look, I got a little insight. Somebody's trying to give me a little insight on some shit. Please know I'm taking it. Especially if it was going to lead to this abundance. We just had 29 on the clock. The possibilities, baby, I just told you. You took back control of your life. And this person saying that you have so many possibilities about to open up for you. And that's this abundance. We're taking back control. You know what I'm saying? Release the money back to you. Because they was going to try to get your shit. They was going to try to say you was crazy. Once you got this shit, that's why the spirit came and separated y'all asses, whether you wanted to or not. Because I know I didn't want to separate. I was like, damn, bitch, I'm comfortable. I got a foundation. Why would I want to interrupt my foundation? And I damn sure ain't trying to fuck my foundation. I'm just trying to build on it, confirmation. But this person, your person did not see, or no, let me take that back. They did see that this was coming to you. Once you took that control back, but they didn't want you to have this. They wanted to be in control of you and your finances. You know what I'm saying? If they were smart, they would have sat around and waited till you got the shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, play your motherfucking role. Bitch, be quiet. Sit back. If you really like about that life, a smart motherfucker gonna sit back and, you know what I'm saying, at the best, and be as quiet as they can. But we into it. I mean, let me just tell you, they can try the shit, but you intuitive. You don't know the shit, but this is the type of mind frame that they should have if they trying to get over. But don't try. You can't get over with some bullshit like, bitch, I see you. I see you. I see that. I see you already. Don't try to come at no, with no weird shit. I'm definitely gonna see you. What the fuck? We sit back and watch your every move to see what you doing. This is what the collective is doing, though. The collective is definitely growing. See, they thought, like I said, you had to snatch your control back. See, somebody thought that they had you buried between these rocks. You was a little seed to them. You was a peasant. See, I heard I was a peasant. I was beneath people. I'm like, beneath who, bitch? We stand around the same height. How? Who am I beneath? And what you got, I ain't got. You know what I'm saying? Or that I can't get. I mean, are you sitting on $1 million or $1 billion? Other than that, I can, over the course of my lifetime, especially if you're older, I can catch up, bitch. They didn't realize you can catch up. See, they thought that they had you buried between these two rocks, like a little ass seed. You know what I'm saying? A little seed was buried. It was buried. You know what I'm saying? They had your ass suppressed. Little did you know you was being suppressed. You wasn't being. Damn. They want to take my voice. You was not being seen. They did not want you to be seen at all. That's why they dropped your little ass, or they thought you was a little ass in between the seeds. I mean, the seed in between here. Little dude, they know that was just a pot for you to grow. Because soon, as Spirit said, okay, yeah, you probably got them right here, but watch this little rain. Watch what this little rain and the sunlight do. And then look, boom. A whole plant emerged, and that's you growing. They can't stop you. They tried to stop. They tried to stop you. You was not supposed to be seen. And it's coming to me that y'all had a job to do. Either, you know what I'm saying? Either you can flip to the karmic mode and just take that route and be like, I'm running with this shit. I'm about to be a karmic. I'm about to fuck everybody's life up that I could fuck up and act like I did shit. Or you could have took the spirituality route or the spiritual route and you know what I'm saying? Whatever signs and synchronicities that you were getting from above, as well as the downloads and all of that, you took that shit around with it. Spirit just said he is definitely proud of you, because everybody don't do it. Everybody be too distracted doing other things. He told me not to cuss just now. He said, "Yeah, I gotta cuss at him right now." I'll cuss at him. I could be doing other things. Look. Out here causing them burdens. You could be doing other things better than causing burdens. I'm just trying to cause you a burden by keeping you trapped between the rocks. They had you stuck. I don't know if a cold is going around or whatever, but my nose is stopped up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix this. Okay, I'm back. As I'm talking about this, and I didn't even move these cards. I'm telling y'all, I promise you I didn't pick a card out. I promise to God. But as I was just telling y'all about the signs and synchronicities, they're being receptive. Or did I see this card? I might have seen this card, which made me say receptivity. I think I maybe. But anyway, because my nose is stopped up and my head is kind of cloudy. But yeah, just being receptive to the signs and the synchronicities, you know what I'm saying? Which allowed you to grow and blossom into this, because this person was definitely trying to cause you some type of heartache and pain. They did not give two fucks about what you was going through. And you like, damn, I'm about to, you know what my first thing was? I was like, beyond, because I was like, okay, motherfucker can go. You know what I'm saying? They can go. Like, and when I came to to terms with, okay, this shit just ain't working no more. I don't care if we've been together like 39 years. When the shit just stopped working, it was like, okay, this shit ain't working for me no more. Okay, you can go. But then I started thinking about, like, damn, the embarrassment of it all. Like this is about to be some embarrassing ass shit. Okay, this is what's going through my mind a little bit. Because I'm like, damn. Because to everybody else, it was like, nigga, yo, they just thought I was living a life. Which I was. When shit was good, I was. I ain't gonna never lie and say I was not living the life that probably a lot of people wish that they was having been able to do or whatever. Because I was going places and shit. I was getting to do shit. But at some point, that shit don't mean shit. If you're doing it with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't supposed to be doing it with, the shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day. It's just like, yeah. Like, had I did that shit with somebody else, I was like, damn, that would have been some wonderful ass shit. But I did it with the wrong person, and I paid the price. I paid the price. I paid the price. Please know I paid the price. And I'm pretty sure many of y'all paid the price as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's a learning experience. I bet you know not to do it again. I bet you know what boundaries that shit, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, a motherfucker know you will be, you know what I'm saying? They'll be looking up and be like, damn, you didn't plan the whole escape route. Like, you out of here. You like, I ain't arguing with shit. I ain't taking shit. I can start over. Fuck it. You started over. But anyway, yeah, didn't I say this? They people want to have you suppressed feeling and you're like stuck in your head. They want you to appear to be crazy with the schizophrenia card out here. They wanted you to appear to, like, you know what I'm saying? This is things that narcissists do. They have on masks. Look. They have on masks to make you look crazy. Because everybody, when they got this mask on, everybody, you know what I'm saying, with this mask, they just smile. Like, let me cover up this face. See, this person is with this mask on, you just see the mask, this is smile at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't a teardrop, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But a narcissist, as soon as that mask come off, this is what's really behind the mask. You see the snake ready to bite your ass, and before you know it, guess what I learned? You bitten. And next thing you know, the venom is going through your body, and you like, what the fuck just happened? And how the fuck did I let it happen? And when it hit me, like, damn, nigga, like, you always like, I mean, this is things that you would tell your kids and shit, or you be warning your kids and your grandkids, like, avoid this type of shit, and then to find yourself at your age having to come to the realization that you was actually dealing with that type of shit is a hard pill to swallow. And I think that's when I cried the most, because I was like, damn, this is some shit I'll be telling my kids, like, please get your ass away from that shit. It took me a minute, but like I said, it wasn't, I don't know about your situation, but it wasn't shit that just was like, it was just at the end when shit just was, you know what I'm saying? We had already been together for like over 20 some years. This is like towards the end when we got married and shit, when the shit went photo the 3 years. And no, this ring does not belong to that person. Let me just let y'all know that this is not the ring that I got married with. This is somebody that wanted to marry me. But, and watch out for people that's, they might see this, but I gotta tell the truth. Watch out for people that's trying to put you in polyamorous relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's good for some people, especially like if you're not in a relationship or whatever, then that's good or whatever. I mean, it could be good. You know what I'm saying? It depends on you. Everybody got to be grown though. You know what I'm saying? With the situation. But just right now in my life, it's just not for me. I got a whole lot of other shit going on. Instead of adding other people into it, no. I got to get my shit, my own self right. You know what I'm saying? If I was single out here just not giving a fuck, probably able to be in that mind state. But I just can't be in that mind state of just, I don't want to share nobody else's stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's your stuff. You pay for that shit. You paid a heavy price for that. Because please know, they try to get divorced from that motherfucker. You going to pay a heavy price for that motherfucker. So that's why you should not share that motherfucker. Because you're going to pay a heavy price. You just easy getting in that shit, but it's hard as fuck getting out. So a whole lot go with it. So please take my advice, y'all. So if like people trying to get you involved in that shit, not unless, like I said, everybody got to be an adult, and I can't say, and I will never sit here and say that it can't be done, because this motherfuckers out here living that life for real. But it's also motherfuckers miserable in that same life. So please know, if you do take that step, please know that it's consequences and repercussions that come with that. Maybe if everybody's not an adult, but it's just like, I'm not there in my mind. I'm not there. I'm not there in my mind. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. What's mine is gonna be mine. Listen to that inner voice. Don't try to go with what everybody is saying. Listen to that gut feeling, because that gut feeling might be telling you, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I take this route, even though it look like it might be a little fun, it ain't gonna be good. So just always listen to your intuition. Listen to that intuition, baby. We do have out here, what's out here? Oh, they want to flip out. Spirit said, hurry up. You're taking a long time. Plus, it's almost time to get out of here, because my head start feeling a certain type of way. And I'm not even, my back ain't to this chair like it should be. So I'm starting to feel it. Because now they got me, I don't know if I told y'all, I'm back doing that acupuncture shit. Which it helps. It's helping, but I gotta remember that, like, sometimes to keep my back breaks or keep my back straight. And I don't, it's nothing I think I could ever do about these shaky ass hands. But try to keep them on the desk and keep them steady. So then I y'all like, damn, what the fuck are y'all? You know, some crystal meth, and I ain't even know no shit like that. Don't say that I didn't party back in the day, but no. Anyway, we are, the world is out here. We are the world. We are definitely the world. And then it says a mature. It's he. Just so you like I was just saying before, like if you was and don't feel bad if your ass was ever experimented in doing drugs, we done all did that shit. There ain't shit to be embarrassed about. Just don't stay on the shit. If you stay on the shit there, or you're letting it take over your life, like can't nobody tell me how much weed to smoke. I'm gonna smoke as much weed as I want to. I don't care. And people call that a drug, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's just me, but use your discernment. If it's taking your ass up out of here, or if you stealing and you're doing weird ass shit, that ain't the drug for you. Or if you're stealing like a motherfucker and you keep getting busted, that ain't the motherfucking lane for you. So just stay in your lane. Stop. Don't try to be like nobody else. Grow up. Look, Spirit said facts. Boom. And what you do is how you do it. He just said it. We in this body. We gonna do all kind of weird ass shit while we in this body. Shit that don't make sense to somebody else. But like I said, as long as you ain't out here, I mean, especially like don't be on no fucking drugs and have kids, and you ain't taking care of your kids, you ain't taking care of yourself, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you just out here. It really don't be on no hard ass drugs anyway. Like, you don't fuck around and fuck your little heart up. And like I said, I had times where I did the shit too. I smoke a lot of weed. I'm not a drinker. I've been drinking more than I've usually drank in my life. But yeah. Don't let none of that shit take your ass up out of here, because it's not worth it. Ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Existence. You are definitely, look, Spirit loves your existence. Tell your story, shit. He said, tell your story, nigga. Don't never be embarrassed about nothing that you did. Because that gives people power over you. Especially if people know, oh, your ass was over there chilling with me doing this and that, and then, you know what I'm saying, and you got this crystal clear image that you putting out there that, oh, I'm Mr. Goody Two Shoe, I don't do shit. And then this motherfucker be like, that wasn't what I seen and what you was doing when you was chilling with me. Bitch. Own your own shit. We all been to the club and did the club scene. Well, we all ain't did it. I can't say everybody. But everybody did a club scene at one time. Whether it was some e-pills, whether it was drinking, whether it was smoking weed, whether it was popping pills, whether it was, we all did that. But something about being the master of your gift in your existence. Spirit said, know your purpose, know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Don't just throw your life off the cliff, just try to party all the time. And then at a certain age, it is a cutoff. Get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? But master the gift, or you mastered the gift, and like I said, you decided to take that leap of faith, and you jumped off to use that fool card or whatever, you jumped off into the abyss, and you just let the Most High catch you, and that's exactly what he did. He allowed you to master this gift. See, somebody out here is feeling like you were You like your family left you alone. No, the spirit made your family leave you alone because they was toxic. They was gonna fuck up your path. You was gonna be that sheep with the face to ass. You was gonna follow them because that's your family, that's your blood. You don't want. I mean, who want to spend Thanksgiving by themselves? This is stressful. Being the chosen one is stressful. Taking that leap of faith is stressful. Y'all see that? This motherfucking shit. Even though he decided to hop off that thing don't think that his life once he landed it was peachy king. No, that shit was stressful because now you got to deal with the fact that you don't have your mama, you don't have your daddy, you don't have your brother, you don't have your aunties, you just don't have. You pretty much out here, pretty much as a what do you call them, a nomad or whatever, where you just traveling abroad. They feel like as you go along, you make family. These people be clinging over to the past. They can't let it go. They're stressful. It's stressful. Don't cling on to the past. Spirit said, let that go. Let that go. Let it go. It's time to go all the way through a transformation. There's definitely a transformation taking place, and you're about to be a part of something really major, something really big is happening in this world, and you're definitely coming. This transformation is definitely allowing you to collaborate. You're going to come into some type of union, is what I'm hearing. You're definitely going to be in a union that's going to be blessed by the Most High. This transformation, your existence is with the Most High. You sit up here, your starseed, earth angel, everything in the above, and then it says participation. You played the part. You played the role. You're going to be sharing what you've learned while you were participating in sitting next to the Most High and getting first-hand information is a motherfucker. So you be having people saying, "Oh, the Most or God told me to tell you this, and God told me to tell you that," and then people really, I don't know. You got to watch who telling you what God told them, because God really will speak directly to you. You know what I'm saying? I've always held and I love Jesus and everything else, but I don't gotta go to Jesus to talk to God. Like, I can go right to him because that's my father, right? I ain't never had to go through my brother to talk to, because Jesus would be our brother, right? If God is our father, that means Jesus is our brother. So I ain't never had to go to my brother and say, "Brother, I know you're a little closer to daddy than me, but can you go talk to him?" No, I need to open my mouth because I don't know what you gonna say. And I ain't saying that Jesus gonna say something wrong, but he may interpret what I just said just a little bit off. I don't know, he's my brother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and the Most High rock with you. He out here. He said, get that word out. And stop giving them preachers and pastors all your money, especially if they living better than you. They should be living equally equal to you, especially if they ain't holding no job. And I'm talking about a 9 to 5. I ain't saying that they job, you know what I'm saying, what they make in their 9 to 5 got to be equal to what you make at your 9 to 5, because they went to college. I don't know, and they got a higher position. But if he ain't got no job and he at that church and he living better than you, there is a problem. Y'all should be living equal, or you know what I'm saying, or if but we ain't gonna get too deep into that. But I ain't gonna be going to my apartment in the hood and you going to your mansion in Beverly Hills. Hell no. Or I'm coming to move in with your ass, pastor. My kids go to a good school too. But anyway, yeah, the wolf in the sheep's clothing. And I kept telling y'all the face. See, this is you. You can look at this. These sheeps is looking at this motherfucker like, damn, you had this. Yeah, you was cloaked. Like, he looked just like us. This motherfucker done pulled off the sheep. And you could either eat these motherfuckers up or just go your own way, or you just stand out here because you the black sheep, baby. You like, these motherfuckers is about to fall off the cliff, sniffing ass, because it's face to ass. It's only, what, like, I don't know how many be in the front of the line, but I know it'd be like a good, probably like 30, depends on how big the herd is. I don't think it'd just be one that's leading the pack, but it'd be like a line of them bitches, like soldiers, but the rest that's behind them motherfuckers is face to ass. And you could either be face to ass, or you can just stand out and be like, fuck that, I'm about to stand over here and see where these motherfuckers, see where everybody going. And so if everybody start falling off the cliff, I'm going that way. I'm going the opposite way. I'm standing back, understanding my mission was to be observant and to see what the fuck was going on. When we go to the club, we don't go to the club and we the center of the motherfucking party. We go to the club and we sitting in the back of that motherfucker just in case the funk started. We didn't already peeped out the exit. We didn't already did everything that we needed to do, but we want to come out in here and then mix and mingle too. Don't think that we just want to stay in the house, but we do sit back and relax and peep out the scene. That way, if anything gets started, we know where the first exit is. Understanding the mission is what I just heard. Understanding. This drives somebody crazy. This drives some people out of their motherfucking mind. They can't figure out how you were able or how you stand out. It makes them want to lose their fucking marbles. They all in their mind. They all in their mind wondering how you made it. Just know that I did, okay? And if you was close enough to me, then I would probably explain it to you. Something about a lover, an ex-lover, is losing their mind. And they want to project some type of bad energy, or why the bad energy that they were projecting onto your ass was not working. You were supposed to fail miserably, is what I'm hearing. Look, you were supposed to fail miserably. Y'all see that? Isolation. They want to keep you isolated, away from your family. This is what narcissists do. They want you to look ordinary. When, I mean, they could do that to the average motherfucker, but you was meant to shine. Y'all see that? Y'all see all them stars on there? You was meant to shine, baby. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Like, what do you want from me? What are we talking about? I don't know where that motherfucker came from, but I have another. Who would that be? What would that be? Kelly, what is that? What would that person be from? New York? What are we talking about? Is that my New York accent? I gained a new accent, huh? Yeah, because that's where I want to go, y'all. I want to come visit New York, even though they got the big ass rats and shit. But LA is getting me used to the little ones, so you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm still scared of them little motherfuckers. Not to say that I want to deal with a New York rat, but I gotta go get me, and I don't give a damn what y'all say. I need me some original from New York City Timberlands, my 501s, and my motherfucking wife beater. I'm saying wife beater, but any kind. My t-shirt and my motherfucking what you call that damn jacket? My motherfucking the jacket I want. The bomber motherfucking jacket with the big ass fur around that motherfucker. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that shit in California when I come back, but that's what I want. And that's what I'm going to New York to get. That's gonna be the first thing I purchase. Take me to the Timberlands. Not really. But for real, y'all, that's just a fantasy I got about here. Even though I can get that out here, but I just want it from New York. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be the same now. This come from New York. And I know they probably don't even dress like that no more, but I don't even give a damn because I just thought it was cool in my time and era of growing up. It's like, give me some motherfucking Tim. I've always been a 501 nigga. Give me some 501s. You know what I'm saying? Creasing. That's just me. But anyway, let me stop playing with y'all and get back to this little reading. We do have nothingness. So it could have been somebody like this person, even though you were just, like I said, just shining like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? And somebody wants to keep you suppressed and in isolation, but this is what their energy is now. So Spirit is saying somebody played a little bit too much. This person played a little too much, and like I said, somebody whoever you were dealing with that was projecting, you know what I'm saying, played with you a little too much and thought that they were leaving you in this nothingness, you know what I'm saying, energy. But with this, baby, this is a whole blank canvas. You can paint, you can do whatever you want to in this area. It ain't nothing clouding it. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, standing in your way. You can build a whole motherfucking fortress. And this is what you're doing. You're building an empire, baby, in this space that they call themselves leaving you in, which is like turning lemons into lemonade, is what I'm hearing. Lemons into lemonade is what we doing here. Somebody's definitely feeling left out. They're gonna be having to look. Once you build this big ass house and shit that's beyond this gate, somebody coming to visit you. You have somebody that's gonna be trying to come to see you, but the gate is actually locked. They're gonna see that See, they see within that space of emptiness that they left you in, you actually created a home, a foundation with that. It was like, I'm gonna pay you this. I'm gonna leave you this. This is what I'm gonna leave you. You was like, baby, leave me with that. That ain't nothing but a foundation, baby. A clean foundation at that. You started off with a clean foundation. This motherfucker had to carry every burden that they sent towards you. Where's it at? Where's my burden card? They carried that shit back. They want to cause this shit for you. They have to carry that shit back. Tiptoe your ass back with them burdens, bitch. We don't need that. We don't even want that yet. So now they're on the outside looking in. They're on the outside looking in. They're definitely watching. We are watching the collective receive this abundance. So anyway, I'm about to dip up out of here. I've actually almost gave y'all an hour. Somebody's feeling guilty. Somebody's in your energy. This person is feeling guilty. Look at this. This is where I'm going to end this. There's a miser feeling guilty for trying to, you know what I'm saying, infiltrate. They want to come back and infiltrate. This miser was trying to cause havoc. They was trying to cause havoc. They was trying to make you lose your mind. See, check this out. I'm about to rewind these cards for y'all. I'm going to put my hands back through this extra stress for y'all. But anyway, this miser is now on the outside looking in, feeling very guilty for trying to make you look crazy out here in these streets, wanting to leave you with nothing. They could have left you with nothing, but you built a strong foundation from this. In all of this isolation, in all of this aloneness that they tried to leave you in, wanting you to appear to be very ordinary, they participated in trying to take down your empire. They knew that you were about to build this empire and that you would definitely be sharing with the world. And it would bring a whole lot of playfulness into this world instead of chaos, because it was all divinely guided by the Most High. People and persons that was in your life, even lovers, was trying to reject your downfall. They was trying to have you, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that you never needed wings to fly. And this is what they didn't realize. But these people tried to cause so much havoc in your life, but you decided to go through this transformation that would lead to an end to a tragic situation, because you was receiving signs and synchronicities that somebody that was in your energy that was trying to keep you suppressed and stressed the fuck out. Something came in very intense. This message, the signs and the synchronicities and the receptiveness, your receptiveness kicked in at this retrograde. Kicked in so tough that you said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. I see exactly who you are. And this is when, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is not good. And as I'm reversing this right here, because this is the motherfucker that you see. You know what I'm saying? That was trying to come and attack your foundation. You feel me? Didn't realize that you were already sitting next to the Most High, and that foundation could not be shook by the burdens that they was trying to send toward you. Could have been a person that was bringing so many burdens towards you, trying to stop your growth, but you decided to, you know what I'm saying? Spirit said, okay, you dropped that seed, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep my little seed hidden from the world, but go on and drop him right there. That's the perfect pot for him to grow. Because I'm going to let a little rain fall hit, and then I'm going to bring out the sunlight, and boom, there you are growing. And there you're growing into some type of beautiful union is what I'm hearing. Because you went through this personal growth after heartache and pain when it came to this person that was full of politics. So you had to take some time out in aloneness and postpone, pause, and look back and see that the road that you traveled was not one for the faint, baby. It could have drove you crazy. But you seen that there was so many possibilities at the end of the rainbow, and you were determined to reach the end of that rainbow. Listening to that inner voice, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, you know what I'm saying? Paying attention to the sound of the earth, even the sea, the ocean. You could be a water sign. You love to go to the beach. You don't necessarily have to be a water sign. You can just be very in touch and in tune with the universe is what I'm hearing. Yeah, mastering all the gifts that the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Signs and synchronicities, the receptiveness, the receptiveness receptivity that you are receiving, you know what I'm saying, from the Most High. Why is receptivity or receptiveness is not coming out, or even if that's the word, whatever. But anyway, yeah, you definitely mastered this. And like I said, pull back your power, baby. When you took back the power and gain control over your own vessel, is when this abundance kicked in, baby. And we're about to end this at 5959. Like, share, and subscribe to your voice channel. Peace, and I'm out. And hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Ding, ding, ding. Hit that notification bell so y'all know when I'm posting the video, or, you know what I'm saying? But I have to give y'all at least an hour because I've been slacking, y'all. I've been not feeling well. But I'm back, y'all. I'm out. Much love.